The next topic which you all are going to study now is energy conservation. Now, energy conservation is basically the decision and the practice of using less energy. Means it is an effort made to reduce the consumption of energy by using less amount of energy service. Now, this can be achieved either by using more energy more efficiently or by reducing the services which we are using, like reducing the use of electricity. Okay, now the two main reasons people will conserve energy is, the first one is to gain more control over the energy bill. The more electricity you are consuming, the more electricity bill is going to be there. Okay, one of the example will be the lockdown. In lockdown, I think everyone's electricity bill will be more as compared to the previous, because we were at home and 24-hour electricity, AC, air conditions, fridge, everything were used continuously, so the bills generated would be more as compared to the previous bills. Okay, and the other reason is to reduce the demand of the natural resources. Okay, energy needs to be conserved in order to protect our environment from drastic changes, because energy, if we are not conserving, again the depletion will be there and future generation is not going to get anything. The cost of energy is rising every year, and it is important for us to realize that how energy is very useful to us and how it is important. We should avoid it getting wasted. Okay, now it will become a part of our ecosystem, which is very good. Okay, conservation reduces the need of the services and it will result in environmental quality, national security, personal financial security. There will be many changes if energy conservation will be at topmost priority. It also lowers the energy cost by preventing the future resource depletion. Cost will be reduced, so future depletion will also be reduced, prevented. Okay, and over here, given energy can be conserved by reducing the waste and loss. We can improve the efficiency by upgrading the technologies. Okay, global level energy can also be reduced if there is control on the population. Then globally energy consumption will be reduced. Energy can be transformed from one form to other form, like heat energy to motivate power in cars, or kinetic energy of water flow to electricity in the hydroelectric power plants. Now, however, machines are required to transform energy from one form to other form, but it will be very easy for us if conservation is done properly for the future uses. And you all know that energy conservation day is celebrated on 14th December every year since 1991. Now I have now understood why conservation energy is necessary. There are certain methods of conservation. What are those? I'm just going to go through it. The first one is installing LED lights. Instead of using high power lights, we can make use of LED lights. Yes, LED bulbs are cheaper as compared to, and it lasts 12 times more longer than the other incandescent bulbs. So it is easy, no, to make use of LED bulbs. This will this will conserve the energy, as well as your bill will not be more, and you can save money. So many profits are there. So what is bad, or what is the harm in making use of LED lights? Then next point is use maximum daylight. We can turn off the lights during the day. The daytime there is no use, no. You can keep your door open, windows open, so you can make use of the daylight as much as possible. So there will be, what it will be very good for your health also, because natural air, natural light you are going to receive. And same way, energy is conserved, then you are not going to get bigger bills. And also you will not have a negative impact of that, the negative effect of continuously being under bulbs or under lights. The next point is use energy efficient appliances. Now, when we are planning to when we are planning to buy some electrical goods, we prefer to buy one with Energy Star rating. Now, why? Because when we are using Energy Star rating appliances, these consume less energy and it will save you money. So it's better you check the appliance whether they are having that Energy Star rating or not. If they are having, I will prefer that you buy that. Due to that, energy will be consumed less, your money will be saved. Okay, this type of appliances, they will cost you all more in the beginning, while for buying, when you go for buying, the purchasing cost will be more, but in the longer run this proves to be more efficient as compared to other appliances. Okay, the next is get energy audit done. Now what basically energy audit is, it is hiring an energy audit person for your home, for your home, so that that person can suggest you different energy conservation techniques, like how you all are hiring interior designers for your home. Same way, there are energy audit persons, they are analyzing your home and they are showing you all different ways through which you all can conserve energy at your home and save good amount of money every month. Okay, now home energy audit is nothing but a process that will help you to identify the areas in your home where you are consuming more energy, and you can overcome these steps. You can implement the tips and suggestions given by those experts, and you will see the drastic changes in your bill. The conservation technique will be applied, and you will notice the difference you will be getting in your electricity bill. The next is drive less, walk more. Why every time making use of appliances, like why you all are using vehicles, or many people have habit for using Activa's bike for 5 minute distance also, when you all know it is possible to walk. You should walk, no? So walking is also causing you several health benefits, whereas if you drive, what is going to generate? Only pollution is caused, the air will be contaminated, it is going to stuck in the environment, and all those things is going to repeat again. So why not walking as a best option? It is saving you money also, but health wise it is causing your many benefits which you are not going to get by driving. And if by walking also, one more important thing is there will be no need of going to gym, Zumba and all those classes. Over there also your money will be saved. Okay, next point is switch off the appliances when not in use. Now this is problem I have noticed in several houses, where big houses, where suppose no one is sitting in the living room, then to fan, TV, AC or light is kept on. What is the need when there is no use? Okay, it's better, no, you all turn it off rather than using it when no need. Turn off, no, when there is no need. So this will help you to conserve the energy, conserve your money, save your money. Last and the most important aspect is education. Education plays a very important role. Camps should be there, seminars should be there in guiding people that conserving energy is very important. Guidelines should be provided that different techniques and mediums are available for consuming for conserving the energy. So this all methods if applied, I think these are the methods which are easily available, you can do on your own. These methods can be followed on your own. If you follow in this in your day-to-day life, energy will be conserved, energy will be saved, your electricity bill will be saved, your money will be saved, economical benefits are also there. So these were the methods of conservation of energy, and also what basically energy is.